So where are you from?
I'm from Northern California,
Okay.
somewhere called the Emerald Triangle.
What is the Emerald Triangle?
It's where a lot of pot is grown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You seem like you might be like a weed baby. Like you just not that like your mom was smoking blunts while you were in the womb,
no,
but like I just feel like you've been around a lot of weed.
I have. She used to, when I was teething as a baby, she would give me the stems.
Are you
of
serious?
Like, yeah.
But would you get high off those or?
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm just, people always say, because I don't smoke that much weed,
Okay.
they're like, you just seem permanently high.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so right now you're not high, right?
No.
Yeah, nah.
What was it like for you when you saw us like smoking weed before when you got here? Was it like triggering? Brought you back to?
Not necessarily triggering. If anything, it's comforting.
It is.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, they're just like the guys I grew up around.
No, I'm like, oh, mom.
Yeah.
Did your mom smoke a lot of weed when you were a baby? Like,
Yeah.
like around the house, just with a
Yeah.
joint?
Yeah, with a bomb.
Wow. Oh, wow.
When you're a baby though, like doesn't that seem like I feel like you shouldn't smoke weed around your baby. By the time they're like 5.
But also a different era,
It
right?
was
Your mom,
90s.
Yeah.
for your mom's a hippie, right?
Yeah.
Ah, see?
I used to know a lot of people who smoked cigarettes while they were pregnant.
I think
Yeah.
cigarettes are way
And
worse
those
than
people
weed.
Yeah.
turned out all right.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like my mom's mom was smoking fucking Marlboros back to back while she was in the womb, bro.
Your mom's a great person.
And my mom seems fine. Like I would not have guessed her to be a tobacco baby, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought about that growing up because my dad would hotbox the bathroom with Crystal because you know he was a dope head. So I always wondered, like as I got older, I was like, I wonder like if I ever walked for a
Secondhand
shower,
crystal smoke.
Secondhand crystals.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what was your childhood like besides chewing on weed stems?
It was all right. I mean, everybody's got that childhood trauma, but it was very interesting growing up with my mom doing what she was doing, like growing weed illegally,
Oh.
and knowing that. But I grew up in a town where everyone did it, but it was kind of like unspoken. So you didn't know who you could trust. So she was like, you gotta lie, like pretty much like what I do for work. When you go to school, when you meet
Okay.
people, if other people ask you what I do.
Right.
So it was always this weird, and then I would kind of talk about it, and then other people are like, oh yeah, my dad does that.
Did you have a hard time keeping it a secret? Because I feel like when you're a little kid, it's really hard to keep a secret.
It wasn't because it was fear-based. She was like, if you could get taken from me,
Right.
and that would be, and then she was a single mom, so that was like all I had.
Well, so was your dad never in the picture?
He was like here and there.
Was he also a weed grower?
No, he was
Did he smoke crystal in the bathroom?
Fuck you.
probably no. He's like an evil genius, we call him.
Like the Tinder swindler?
No, even smarter.
Whoa. Hard to imagine.
Yeah, he went to prison for like hacking the IRS and
Oh shit.
doing.
Changing his tax
Yeah.
due.
Yeah. and
You
he's
owe
like-
$0.
No, he was helping people like get out of paid mortgages and some other shit.
And
It's
that
kind
didn't
of like
last long.
Robin Hood.
Or did it last a
Yeah,
while?
no, he went to prison and now he's out. He's just in Colorado, kind of being a hermit.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was junior high and high school like?
Junior high, I was more, I don't know, I've always been kind of shy. And I was also homeschooled most of my life.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
How was your mom able to pull that off if she was a single parent?
I did it myself.
Oh, so you had like fucking pamphlets of information to handle?
Yeah.
Why'd your mom want you to be homeschooled?
I wanted to be. I hated being around kids.
Really?
Yeah. I just did not enjoy school. I also couldn't sit still and like be in a classroom. I just knew there was more to life outside of having to sit and like take orders from someone.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so junior high it was all right. I remember I had some friends, and then high school came, and these came in, and I got a lot more attention. And that's
Really?
when I started realizing like I liked attention.
Even though you were homeschooled, people would still
Yeah.
just see you at the bus stop or what?
Yeah, or the river.
The river?
So fucking
That was
white.
like instead of a club, you just had a river?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what it's like growing up in Northern California.
New Hampshire had a little bit of that energy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the titties come in.
Titties came in.
You start getting attention. What is that like?
It was great. It was fun. Obviously negative attention from girls, but yeah, I remember getting attention from like older people, and of course at the time not really thinking anything of it, like flattered by it.
Right.
And then over time I think back on certain situations like oh, I probably should have been dating a 33-year-old when I was 17. Like that was kind of
Yeah. I feel like small town,
small. Yeah.
that ends up happening very frequently.
Really?
Yeah.
Where I was from, yes.
Girls were like 16 dating.
Because, you know, when I think back on it, it's like a good-looking girl is getting the fuck out of town as soon as she graduates high school most of the time. So these creepy dudes, I mean, they start looking younger. They start thinking like, oh, fuck, maybe I can get her before she's even in the
Before
legal
she
realm,
dips.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember being in like 7th grade and seeing all the girls that I thought were cute in my school getting picked up by like 18-year-olds with cars and shit.
I believe
Some
it.
R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, and I didn't really know that it was fucked up either. Like it seemed weird,
why I
but I
haven't-
didn't know that it was like wrong or like
No.
illegal.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, 33 and 17-year-old is a big ass gap.
Yeah.
That's
Or
crazy.
Who is this 33-year-old?
He was actually my boss
Where?
at this restaurant I worked at.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he married or some shit?
No.
No, he's just swinging
He
around,
was just
hanging out with
He
his
was down.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of initiate the sex part at least.
Really?
So
Oh, so you lost your virginity to him?
no, I actually lost it when I was 15, but again to like an older guy.
Right.
He was like 19 though.
But you initiated the sex with this guy. Was that your first
Yeah.
time like going after an older guy, like
Yeah.
make it happen on your own?
Yeah. Because before that, like in high school, guys would just come up to me or be like, nice tits. And I'm like, oh, that probably means something.
That's good. I like my tits.
Yeah.
So he beat it up over like the fry area or what? Like how did this go down?
We actually, we did it a few times at the restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
When you guys were the only ones there? Mm-hmm. Did you go in his office or?
No, he was a cook. He actually is the one who taught me how to cook because I was cooking for like 7 years before I got into porn.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So okay, how long this last with this fucking restaurant guy?
3 years.
3 years you were with this dude? So by the end of it, you're 20 and he's 36?
Yeah.
And was this like a serious relationship? Like you were faithful to him and stuff?
No, I cheated on him all the time because I was always like, I'm young. I should experience more.
Fair.
Yeah.
What was the wildest shit you did in high school, like sexually wise?
Huh?
What was the wildest shit you did, like sexual wise, in high school?
Wild shit? I don't think I was doing wild shit in high school. I remember having sex. I feel like I started doing wild shit when I pursued the 33-year-old.
That's
'Cause
when
he
it
was
started
like
getting crazy.
Yeah, because he was like a grown man, and he like showed me how to squirt and like where my G spot was, and
Wow, he's a
he would like
technician.
tie me up, and
He was in there.
yeah.
He would tie you up.
And we worked at a creperie. I don't know if you guys have seen the tools that they use.
He
at
was a crepist?
We were all crepists, yeah.
Oh, so that's a real word? Uh-huh. Oh, shit. Okay.
No, it's not.
What are you if you work at a creperie? Like, what is you're a
You're a
crepe?
cook.
Oh, just
a
cook,
crepe.
okay.
You're a crepe.
You're a crepe. Because I'm a crepe.
He definitely was a creep.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's a wooden spatula that you use to like flip them.
Uh-huh.
And we would take those and like he'd use them on me
Oh.
at home.
I was thinking you were going to say fucked you with it.
With it, no.
With
That
the,
would
the
probably-
dough on it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Smack me with the dough.
When you look back at that relationship, does it feel mostly creepy or does it feel mostly consensual? Because you were like
was-
you were legal for most of the relationship, but
Yeah, it was mostly consensual. It was just like it was. I don't regret it. It was something I needed to go through, and it like fulfilled something obviously with my daddy issues. So
you think you have those?
little bit.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So then, what happens after you break up with this guy?
Then I start dating people my age. And then last relationship I was in was like 2.5 years ago, like 3 years ago. And I just haven't had the desire to be in something monogamous since then.
Right. So, what are you doing for work once you get out of high school? Like, what kind of
just cooking.
You didn't go to college or anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just a cook.
You were a cook. And then
And then
you start getting naked on the
I
internet.
start getting naked on the internet.
What led to this?
It was November of this last year, and I was still cooking, but I was in the Bay Area, and me and my friends were like, we should try to start a travel fund and just see like what we can do with OnlyFans. And so I've always modeled naked. Like I've always been very comfortable in front of the camera, but naked. Like
What are they doing with these naked photographs?
They're on the internet.
Just taking them for fun. You
Yeah.
you hadn't thought about selling them.
No. And then so when I figured out that I could sell them because I owned them, like a lot of them were just content trades. So I owned them and could sell them. And made like $1,000 in the first 8 hours of having OnlyFans.
And you were like, fucking, I'm all in on this.
Yeah. I was like, cooking.
What the fuck am I cooking for?
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, wait, am I that hot? Am I like people actually want to see that? Okay.
Right.